they hear me over the intro?
You get
Perfect.
for this?
All right, everyone. Welcome to a special edition of Grim After Dark. Tonight, we're going to be talking about what am I doing wrong?
No, I'm saying it's free real estate. The signals from the Frontline brand.
Yeah,
we got squatters' rights.
Yeah. I mean, like this product is trash, right? We can just take it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure we can. Yeah, perfect. All right. So tonight, special episode. John, unfortunately, was having some technical difficulties at the start of the show. And so maybe join us later. We'll see what happens. Who really knows?
Up.
Oh, my God. You can't just slink in here like that. Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah. Though, Dickie, if you could flip me, that would be great. So I'm actually looking at that. That would be.
John famously loves to be flipped.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. This is the kind of high quality production values people are used to from signals from the Grim line. This
my favorite part is I'm talking to the back of your head. That's like it really seems like we're having a real conversation here when I'm doing that.
I'm gonna fix this here real quick.
Yep, no, that's the way. Dickie, don't change a single thing.
It's just perfect. It really accentuates the 5 head.
So John is joining us live from Australia, and we're ready to rock this episode. John, are you ready to rock this episode?
I feel dizzy and nauseous, and also I'm upside down. But yeah,
I bet you feel a little bit like a criminal. Like maybe not right now, but maybe like a couple generations back.
Yeah, I feel like my grandfather or my great grandfather did something wrong. If
probably he was probably Catholic or something.
Any kind of crime committed by Sammy Camilleri. Then
Jesus. Oh, they can hear me now. It's okay. We're okay.
All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. He appeared like Q from Next Gen. The greatest of compliments. It would only be better if I appeared like Q in Deep Space Nine, where the budget was a little bit better.
What's up, boys?
Oh, he's back.
Could we just go through the graphics package for each of the old FLGN shows?
I don't know what it is. I'm feeling friggin' great today. I don't know why.
Right now, look like a thumbnail. Just a bunch of random angles, crazy expressions.
Okay,
I love it.
Here, I'll fix you because Danny sent me a message. He's really upset.
I'm disappointed, honestly.
It's like not upset, just disappointed.
No, you did it. Oh, you're so close.
Oh
man. Danny, you're the host, so just do host.
Yeah. So Dickie, let's talk a little bit about the reemergence of Tech Priest Dickie in his final form.
Thank you.
Will.
I don't know what today I just felt full of energy. I'm super happy that why did you do that, John?
Because it was blocking my view of your face.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know. This puppet, I feel more like myself. I think people like me more. People want to talk to me more. Yeah, that's great.
Is that because of the racism or because of the of just like you're a puppet?
Well, probably I'm going to say puppet. I don't want to dig into the whole racism thing. So yeah, I think
no, I'm just kidding, Dickie.
Yeah.
We all know you're not racist. You have a mug that says "I love Dickie." I can't think of anything more inclusive than that.
Well, I can think of a couple of things.
No, sorry.
Like Dickie's view on equal pay is quite shocking.
I did want to. So we did kind of touch on this. Is what we're doing wrong? I just did it, just not even thinking about it, and said this would be really funny because it's our Bizarro episode.
So it is funny, and I'm going to tell you. I think over the coming weeks we're going to do a tour of all of the old FLGN.
Actually, it's funny you say that because I have the Thursday show all ready to rock and roll.
Oh heck yeah,
dude.
Yeah, well I can.
It's almost like the TV concept was so powerful that
they just
stole it.
I think the best part of that, the whole TV screens, was just we doubled down. When anyone said anything, we just said, "Fine, more fucking TVs. Let's
we'll just add more TVs."
Yeah,
I think the first couple of weeks we were doing Grim, and we got the comment. There's like, "Oh yeah, too many TVs," and I think we added more.
Yeah, makes sense.
because that's how we handle feedback. Like
That's how we
mature
roll, yeah.
adults. That's how we
We
roll.
double down. This is a double down only podcast.
Yeah,
Slash
please sponsor us, KFC.
FLG shows.
nice, dude. Yeah, if they could give me a lifetime of double downs, I will die like very quickly.
I was gonna say.
No, I don't think we want that. No.
No.
Yeah, no, I mean it would definitely cause heart disease. Dickie, do you guys don't have the double down in Canada, right?
I don't believe we do. No, for health reasons, I believe.
Are you familiar with the double down?
Is it the chicken on chicken sandwich with the chicken breasts? Oh, yeah, that is not good for you. Yeah,
With bacon and also sauce inside.
Yeah,
and
who
cheese.
needs bread when you can have meat? It's the most keto meal.
Honestly, yeah, it's a keto meal, really,
Yeah.
except for the sauce.
yeah. Well, I guess we have more stringent health things than you guys. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Better dead than red.
Yeah, true. Can we get out of here? I'm feeling weird that we're on the signals. I was here for years. Can we move over back to our
build the show.
our
Yeah,
area?
we can.
You were chained behind the desk though previously, right?
With-
Yeah, that's true. Oh, and now I've gone and messed up Dickie's whole
I'm back,
thing.
baby.
There we go.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
Close enough.
Well, that was weird. It's really strange how
Your mic
Jokes.
booms directly in the way. Yeah.
it is. It always is, and I'm going to figure it out one of these days. Today is not that day, but it will be soon. Danny, you sent me something that was deeply concerning that I want to look at here real quick.
Oh no, momento. I forgot that I'm leading the charge here.
Yeah, because my internet isn't powerful enough to run PowerPoint and Chrome.
I don't. Yeah, we got to work on. Maybe you need the new computer now.
I have another computer over there. Just
Dickie, are you just saying that because you want a new computer to assimilate?
No. What are you trying to say?
Do we need to buy you a new computer, Dickie?
You know what? My favorite part of this scene is that I put myself back in the TV, even though I don't have to be in the TV. I could be anywhere. Yeah, that's weird.
You're a free agent, Dickie.
I am.
Yeah.
I can do anything. John, I totally screwed up your intro. What did you want to talk about?
I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go along. It wasn't that good of a bit anyway, and also wasn't that good of a bit anyway is the subtitle for tonight's show.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. Danny sent me something that was deeply disturbing that I would like you to read, Danny.
Okay. So sometimes on Grown After Dark, we get fan art, which I love.
This is art?
If you think this is anything other than art, Dickie, you can get the fuck out of here.
Jesus
Christ, holy moly.
So it says, Danny, first of all, I love you.
Strong start. Strong start.
Yeah.
Start.
Secondly, I was stoned and listening to Grown After Dark.
Continue.
Probably not a bad idea.
No.
And I had a thought and Googled Pimperium.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, Imperium, but with a P in front. And I was so sad to see that there were no results. So I made this for John. John is actually spelled Jon, just for future knowledge.
Well, you can write it however you want, really.
Yeah, but you can, phonetically, you're correct. So and then it says, please give it to him. Thank you. And of course, I immediately sent this to John as soon as I saw it.
Yeah, this was a great way to come out of a really important start of year meeting.
Yeah, so this is photoshopped. It says Warriors of the Pimperium, and it has a gentleman with a large yellow hat with zebra print, a walking stick. This is all superimposed over, I believe, Space Wolf or a White Scar. I'm not 100% sure. I just see the top knot and maybe a sword. So I think it's a White Scar, though, because the armor is white, right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Danny, when did you get this?
When did I get this?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I could check my Discord messages. I know you're going to tell me, so.
No, I'm not going to tell you. It was just if it was within the last week.
Yeah, I got this like immediately. Hold on. Yeah, I got this on 8/17 or 10/17. I'm sorry. For our other listeners, this is October 17th, not
17/10. Thank you.
Yeah, however you have your freaking days.
You know, I'm going to do my best Columbo. I'll be like, oh, so you Google Pimperium. Didn't see anything when you Googled that, huh? That's fine. That's fine. So, it's just one more thing. When you Google Pimperium, this image comes up on Reddit from 2 months ago.
Oh my God. Unbelievable. I thought I was giving you the hottest goss, John. Literally somebody coming up to me and sending this, creating this. I have to wonder now if this is a fabrication.
Either that or they did get really high while listening to Grim After Dark, but that was just 2 months ago and they forgot until now.
That actually
It's
lines
possible.
up pretty good.
That is entirely possible.
Yeah, that could happen.
But yeah. So I found it 2 months ago. Person whose name I cut off for your own dignity. Answer for your crimes. Keep talking to Danny. He loves direct DM Discord messages.
I do love it when people directly message me. That's one of my favorite things.
Yeah. Especially if you
unlike Kicker, he does not like that anymore.
Subscribe to our Patreon, and you will get Danny's direct cell phone number and office.
Yep.
Oh,
that's the new tier reward.
And you can FaceTime me any time of the day or night.
That's a bad idea.
I especially like it during working hours. That's my favorite time to do FaceTime. Although I will say, if you do see me, I may be, sporting suit and tie. So you may be getting more than you bargained for.
Oh, heck yeah. We will.
Justin Burns in chat says Matt Williams is a commissar in the Pimperium, which I think was just an autocorrect from Cat Williams.
It was. He corrected it right below it, but yeah.
I agree with Disflux that Matt Williams sounds like a very different person than Cat Williams. Dickie, if you want to go down to the next slide here, we can have a closer look at this picture.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
We have some expertly added P at the start of Imperium. We have just a beautifully photoshopped pimp head, I'm assuming.
There's smoke Halloween.
There is smoke coming from the
looks like a dragon, or what is that on the top? I don't know.
Bet it's a joint, dude. He's a pimp.
Maybe.
Yeah, so there's a lot.
There's Big Titty Sisters of Battle too. John.
Oh yeah.
That's really important for the Pimperium.
Yeah, for sure.
Pimperium? Pimperium or Pimperium? Pimperium.
I would say Pimperium to get the full vocality of both words. Danny, tell me a chapter of Space Marines that defend the Pimperium.
Oh, well, you really have to watch out for the red backhanders. Those guys will really make you take you for a spin. In addition, the sex traffickers are a really powerful faction.
What color is the sex traffickers armor?
Oh, their chapter colors
purple, like a deep purple. Yeah,
purple and I don't know, like
yellow,
leopard print
yellow. Yeah, got it. I can see what you would do there. Yeah, nice.
The great Hosade, when Horus rose up against the Pimper.
Horus
rose up against the Pimper and tried to use other powers. I mean, honestly, I saw this picture and I was like, this is deeply offensive. But then I started riffing on the idea of Horus, and I'm all on board with this now.
All right.
Like 100%.
Wait, how is this? All right. Like, I don't like, you can explain, like, don't get crazy with this here, but how is this offensive? This is a stereotype, I think.
It's just several stereotypes together.
A social stereotype, I would say.
It's a Halloween. It's time for Halloween time. You can.
I feel like this is a fair joke.
I would love to see someone spend thousands of hours building their power armor to wear to a convention and just turn it into like a pimp outfit power armor, therefore ruining the entire endeavor and making people deeply uncomfortable or desperate to take a picture with you, which is like the sweet spot for Warhammer fans, I think. Yeah. It's a beautiful picture.
I don't condone cosplay, so I'm just not gonna go one way or the other.
You don't condone it?
No, I don't.
Oh,
doesn't encourage it, does not condone it. Next up.
Oh, okay.
Dickie,
I'm not anti-cosplay, but I would say I'm like very neutral. Like,
but you literally just say that you wouldn't condone it.
Say that.
Okay, all right.
I just don't understand it, so that's okay. I don't have to understand everything.
You do.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up, John? You asked me a question.
Sorry.
Next slide. You sent this picture over the weekend, and it was a beautiful thing to see. See,
yeah.
Oh,
Val's still alive. See, we didn't kill him.
He's got a bit of a scruffy beard there. You can see.
Yeah.
I got a bit of a scruffy beard.
He's looking like the assistant from Ghostbusters 2.
Actually, you guys both look great.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you.
I forget what was the art director who helped the Vigo come back to life in Ghostbusters 2, because that's the vibe I'm getting from Val right now.
Egon, John. His name
No, that was the Ghostbuster. But yeah,
well,
anyway.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It was Ray.
Yeah.
You're
This is so I spent all day with Val. I was helping him set up his old world event, the square-based open in downtown Toronto, Ontario. Apparently unbelievable event. I have no idea who won. I just was there for the Friday, just helping him out. And yeah, apparently it did really well. A lot of, like, I think 50 something players, which is awesome for an old world event. So yeah, no, super.
Is that the biggest?
I think Warriors won, Dickie.
Warriors. Nice.
I think so.
Nice.
Is that the biggest old world event in the US since launch?
Well, it's Canada, so
I'm sorry, in the continental United States. The continental North.
Wasn't. I thought there was a bigger one.
Yeah, I think maybe the one in London was larger. This last one a little bit ago. I feel like, but actually, I don't know that for certain.
Yeah,
it's bigger than Nova for sure, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah. Don't let Mike hear you say that.
Fun fact: Brian Pullen
to me only once.
from tabletop. No, not tabletop. Brian Pullen from what's that?
Brian Pullen won the tournament.
No, he was there. He played. He came.
Oh yeah, from Tabletop Titans.
Tabletop Titans. Yes, thank you. My head was.
There's so many T alliterated YouTube channels.
There is a lot of T. So the streamers was Tabletop Live at the event. So yeah, no, there is a lot of TTL. Yeah,
we should do a bid, Danny, called Tabletop Twat Ticks, where we just give people like dick moves they can pull at the table.
Great.
I love it.
Wonderful.
I have many of those.
I know. That's why I pointed it out.
Okay, let's get off this. I want to look at my.
Yeah, but anyway, moving on to what we have here is breaking Frontline Gaming news. I received this email next up here about the Champions Cup, where it states, however, due to an unexpected announcement from an unaffiliated event, there is now a date conflict. We are working to provide a beneficial solution to the community as a whole. We always strive to communicate with event runners to avoid overlap like this so that everyone can run events and be successful. So this came as a surprise to us. Despite having our date saved in advance, we at Frontline Gaming always strive to put the community first, and as such are working on moving our event forward on the calendar in order to avoid forcing anyone into choosing between events occurring at the same time. Danny, thoughts on this statement here?
Is this like a passive aggressive burn? Like, hey, you should have told us you were going to run, or we already had this date saved and we need you to move your event. Do you think he's trying to big dick it, or do you think he's trying to say,
I mean,
no, we'll move?
The event was probably set up by Kicker.
Yeah.
And then when they checked the Google Calendar or the Outlook calendar, and they're like, oh, that's the same date as the one he set up before. So I think there's a little bit of that going in. What's your thoughts on them moving the event? Are you happy? Are you sad? I'm kind of sad we're not having a War of the Worlds. I think that would be incredibly good for content.
Just out of curiosity, what event is this?
This is the Champions Cup for 2025.
Oh, so this is the new one they just
the 8-man teams one.
The 8-man teams one that launched this year in Utah.
And then what's the one that Kicker's running in Utah? No, Champions Cup wasn't in Utah, was it? I thought it was in Texas.
Oh, it was in Utah.
Was it called Champions Cup, or do they rename it?
Yeah, no, Kickers is now something different.
Yeah, if you scroll down to the next slide here, Dickie, we'll see it is now
another one
down. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Challengers
Cup.
Challengers.
What's important about the Challengers Cup is you don't win by coming in first place. You win by coming in second, as you are the challenger for the cup, not the actual champion.
Yeah, you think they could have done better with that. Oh.
So everyone's like, what, trying to like pull their punches in the last round, kind of.
Everyone's trying to get
trying to come in second. Yeah,
just enough points to get second place. Yeah.
But yeah, so Challengers Cup, Champion Cup. Obviously, I think the team format was something Kicker was passionate about. And with the outpouring of support that he got after leaving Frontline, he decided to run it anyway, just by himself. Like I said, embarrassingly for Frontline, they are now moving their event. Do you think it was best for Frontline to move the event, or should they have just kind of gone on regardless?
Tough question. I mean, you have to think of the political ramifications of that. For me, I would just try and be the bigger person move, because I think it would make it easier for me in the long run. Plus, it fosters goodwill in the community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, the majority of the big teams have already signed up for Champions or Challengers Cup. This is going to get
we're gonna fuck that up so many times.
War Games Live is already going to be there. Smite Club, other smaller logos, Stat Check, and
Art of War.
Their tagline is "All the cool kids are coming. Are you?" Which is just an immediate fuck you. You're not a cool kid if you don't come.
Yeah, pretty much. That's really funny.
Yeah, so I won't be there, which is great.
I'm gate-kept out of that. Thanks, tourists.
Almost immediately. Yeah,
you're not the cool kid. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure we'd be welcome there, John, with open arms.
There, I just shrinked it so people could see that nice tagline at the bottom.
So that's pronounced shrunk, Dickie.
You son of a bitch.
Let's go down a couple more slides.
Yeah.
The Grim After Dark media tour continued. As Danny was the third boy in a row from the show to go on Seth's show.
To lose on Seth's show. Yep.
I very much enjoyed the episode, especially because Seth introduced you as the co-host of Grim After Dark and Falcon as the co-host of Old World Charm, without acknowledging the fact that you are also the co-host on that
It's
show.
Okay. You know what? Like, honestly, with the amount of times that I'm actually on there comparatively to when they record, it's probably not an unfair comparison.
And if you go back and watch the episode, absolutely do. And just to see Peter the Falcon repeat my favorite Peter catchphrase, "I wasn't listening." What? which was his answer to a lot of the questions that were posed.
Also, in this day in history, which were all made up. I fact checked him for the first couple, and then I'm like,
I can tell you right now, Seth was so enraged at Peter's goddamn history lesson that he's like, "God damn it."
And that's why the three of us will never get on that show together, because Danny and I would already compete for biggest negative point.
No, we got it. I
almost won that.
You did.
Because you're just so bad.
You missed the Francois method of winning that game of light pandering and not saying much.
Right. I pandered too hard. I flew too close to the sun, and much like Icarus.
Yes.
And you know how Seth treats feathered things. So yeah, just cut down. The only comment I could find when I put the slideshow together here on your episode was this guy here.
This is a really interesting comment. I saw this as well.
Good luck with this guy. Danny, which of the four of you is this commenter referring to?
I think it's referring to Seth, like, "Hey, good luck with this, guy." Like calling him guy, like, "Good luck with this." Like, it's a positive comment.
Isn't that a shitty thing? Like, "Good luck with this guy." Like, he could be so totally.
I think it's meant to be said like in a 1950s sitcom. Like, "Yeah, good luck with this guy here."
I don't know.
Dickie is a Canadian. I feel like you should know the definition of guy better than maybe it has a different definition in Canada. Like, "I won't be your guy friend." Like, I mean, that thing seems like.
I can't. I have no idea how to read this comment. When I read it the first time, I had to read it like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, how is he trying to say this? Good luck with this guy.
Oh, he's referring to understanding the comment.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so mad. I love it. It's my favorite one here. Last week on Grim After Dark, we did to our brand new favorite segment, Tell Me It's Shit, where I present really great paint jobs and tell people to tell me that they're shit. Chad Sexton here said he was expecting a Mangron review amongst the Golden Demon entries. So guys, go on ahead, throw it on screen there. I couldn't crop it without including the Warhammer community logo.
What? And
so
also your rim is so ugly.
Yeah, well, you have to have something to improve on. Otherwise, I would just be like, man, the girls would be dying for me because they'd be like, you painted that.
I do like it. I like it a lot, actually.
Dude, the
Okay,
model
so
looks
what
very
are we
versatile.
trying to bitch slap it? Is that what we're
I'm
doing?
telling
Here?
you shit. And you can use the base because that's an easy one.
That's
Wait. Okay, so tell you how the model is shit?
why it's shit.
Yeah, tell me it's shit.
Oh, yeah, okay. So the sword looks like shit, dude. It just looks bad. It's poorly painted. It's
Yep.
not really highlighted. It could be like edge highlighted a lot more. Like,
I'll have you know that's black contrast over gray.
yeah, okay. Look, you've explained why it is the way that it is.
I have a disconcerting eye for paint quality and also types of paint. I will tell you right now.
Yep.
There is not a lot of Citadel paint on this model. I will tell you that. There is only, I'm looking here. Yep.
I think it's a Citadel, buddy.
Yeah, for this to be on this website is sacrilege.
So there are 3 Citadel paint colors used on this model. There's
What are these?
lead Belcher.
Yeah.
There's the Black Templar contrast. And then there is bloodletter glaze. That's the secret sauce to the skin recipe, is a long discontinued paint I bought 10 pots of when they discontinued it.
Not even a Citadel paint anymore.
Nope. The rest is I have no idea what the rest of the range is here. Let me just put down this Duncan Rhodes paint right in front of me here.
We're not sponsored, are we? Officially?
No, but it was painted by whichever company wants to pay me money.
Yeah.
Wait, John, did you get your next Kickstarter thing already?
No, yeah, I have waves 1 and 2 up here.
Okay. That's still on the road then.
Yes, that's still wave 3 is coming. I was able to change my address before shipping, so you don't have to figure that part out. It's a good time.
Well, then I need to ship you this model that's been sitting on my stairs.
Take your time, man. When am I going to paint a white dwarf? Come on now.
When indeed.
When indeed. So yeah, thank you for roasting my Mangron here.
No problem.
Next up here is a comment I found. He says, "I'm going to state an unpopular opinion here, and hopefully not get banned for it.
Oh,
I'd just like to see good quality non-monopose sculpts. With so many sculptors out there doing great work, Kimball the Dwarf, Stormbringers, Primal Hands, Act. Games Workshop needs to step up the game and produce sculpts that people want to buy. Not just re-meta chasers, but that all wolf players want to buy." Oh, of course, it's a space wolf.
Oh, he's a space wolf player.
It's a hard sell when you can buy a 1 GW model that looks like a reject from 1980s Metalcast design that they couldn't do in lead, or buy fluors and resin to print a whole army for the same cost. Games Workshop can't just coast on there. We are the only game out there anymore. It's sad to see the biggest company constantly screw over artists, while the corporate
what is happening?
Votes bonuses after bonus for themselves. I will say, corporate management voted bonuses to every single GW employee. A little bit of a shill there.
This guy went deep.
Do you think, Danny, that when a sculptor looked at the statue of Michelangelo, he was like, "Fucking wish I could have different arm positions"?
Maybe. I think that historically toys have often been sculpted with movable arms, so it does follow that you would want to be able to choose the position that your toy's arms were in. However, we're not dealing we are dealing with toys here. I'm sorry. I was almost going to say we're not.
I was going to say these aren't
models.
toys.
They're still toys.
Yeah.
So yeah, my point sucks. I'm just going to stop.
I would say I'm in between. Like, I feel the better quality models can be produced through monopose, because you're not having to worry about how stuff fits together and option and like that. But when I was putting my models away this week in my new display case, putting away those Death Guard models got depressing after like the 4th malignant plague caster, because it's all just vomit, vomit, vomit. So I get it. I don't want to see less monopose. I just want to see variety.
More variety, yeah.
Throw me a new Plaguecaster I don't have to buy for $100 from Japan and then immediately release it 4 years later before I've even started it.
Immediately.
How dare they?
How dare?
You paid $100 for it.
Did pay $100 for him? Yeah,
I think I
Still
found a really
unwrapping over
good deal
there.
for 60. But yeah, fair.
I paid $100 because I got the Japanese one that came with the paint set.
The little paint set.
Yeah, it was a mistake. That's okay.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Next up here, we have this really quick. What does this mirror do, Professor? And it's like, it shows us nothing more or less than the deepest, most desperate desire of our hearts. Harry Potter's looking at an Alpha Legion omnibus written by Aaron Dembski-Bowden. Danny, what is in the deepest, most desperate desire of your heart?
Well, John, to be able to use magic.
Oh.
Should have maybe specified more than to the Warhammer book side. But
I didn't expect that. Right?
Oh, you mean like what Black Library novel would I want to see written?
Yeah. Or I guess you could win court cases through like Sabrina the Teenage Witch Powers.
Dude, I wouldn't be a lawyer anymore at all. I'd just be
think of all the time you'd have to just do nothing.
I'd be so rich it wouldn't even anyway. I'd have a freaking tower and a hat. It would be amazing, dude. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore.
There's currently at least 2 wizards listening. There's like, that's an offensive stereotype.
Yeah. Oh no.
Not for me. I think it's the coolest thing ever, dude. All right. So an Alpha Legion omnibus written by Aaron Dembski-Bowden would not be my choice. In fact, I think this is a dog shit idea, and I wanted this person to throw it in the trash because Alpha Legion are boring. What a boring thing to want to. No.
So
Let's get something
intrigue,
good.
though. So much intrigue.
You know what I would like to see from Aaron Dembski-Bowden? Because he is my favorite Black Library author, and I would choose him over pretty much anybody else.
Yeah.
I would like a Blood Angels or Flesh Tears like trilogy from him. I think that would be really cool. Or just maybe even finishing at the Black Legion one. Yeah. That would also be great.
Yeah, they haven't finished that thing.
I gonna throw something out left field. Not even Dembski-Bowden. ADB is no. I would love to read a Necromunda heist book written by Mike Brooks.
A Necromunda heist book written by Mike Brooks. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad.
He did a really good job on the 2 orc books he did. He's done a really solid job on the kind of the other books that he did. I think he has a really good mindful stuff. I think a heist book for Necromunda, like you have to sneak to the highest spire or whatever to steal a MacGuffin. And it just turns into, like Spires 13.
John, what if it was Atrazian the Infinite versus Orcian the Diviner heist book?
Yeah, like a sequel.
Yeah.
Or a Catan who's like, I'll murder the one who doesn't bring me back the MacGuffin first.
Perfect.
And then it's Trazen versus Orcian.
Yeah.
And it comes
They're not friends anymore.
Comes with a free soundtrack CD.
Barely friends to begin, but yeah.
So when you're reading that book, the soundtrack CD is like, and it's just like really soft jazz the whole time. That's what
I think Danny nailed it on the head. That would be my a sequel to Infinite and Divine for sure.
Yeah. The limited and the joke's gone. Next slide.
The limited.
It's like the limited and the agnostic. There we go. This here is a picture of a Lego Warhammer battle barge with Games Workshop saying, I noticed that both of our demographics could spend large sums of money on plastic crack. Talking to Lego, of course. But Danny, Dickie, what are your ideal Warhammer 40,000 Lego sets?
Ideal?
A Dreadnought would be awesome. I would also love a Lego Monolith. That would make me a really happy person. What else? Something from Eldar. I don't think you could make like a Lego Avatar, but you could do or like a Lego Scorpion would be really cool. Or one of their ships. That would be like a wood ship, like
Bionicle.
I think Lego Orcs would be hilarious. Like just like
wagons,
awesome. Bro. Yeah, it would be so cool.
Yeah, like the buggies and stuff in Lego.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Man. Whew. Good times.
Copy. Do we you have to pay us if you use that by the way.
Yeah, that's all.
Honestly,
copyright.
This combination of IPs would definitely bankrupt me. I would
it would absolutely. bankrupt. I would have to buy a storage shed. Yeah.
So, do your start it off so I can hit the button. Go ahead.
It's time for a brand new segment that's going to sink or swim. Time for completely accurate Warhammer lore.
I gotta be honest, John. That bumper was it was a bit lame.
It was 3 minutes of work during a stand-up meeting this morning.
Like, let's just
At least it didn't blow my freaking eardrums out, Dickie.
Yeah. Oh, whoa! Wow.
I will say in the background, drone shot of Nottingham. So that
but
it is.
Let's go through some of the gems that you've created over.
So this week, I thought we would go through the completely accurate Warhammer lore, even of Sanguinary Guard. They are a completely fantastic unit. Feel free to change the slide, Dickie. You know, it's.
I'm just reading the comment. It's like that was jarring. I was like, oh.
Oh yeah. Okay, we're in the chill section here. So Sanguinary Guard. You see them, you love them. They're primerified now.
They're very gold.
They are the golden boys of the space vampires. Yeah. We here at Grim After Dark are here to tell you the completely accurate lore of their creation in Games Workshop. As you guys might know, right now in the lore, Sanguinary Guard fought alongside Sanguinus as he took part in the boarding operation on the Vengeful Spirit during the climax of the Siege of Terra. After this battle, only a single survivor remained, Ascalon, Herald of the Primarch, and only because they was told to stay behind like a coward. It was on his shoulders that the heavy burden of rebuilding the Order came and served as a beacon of hope when his dad died. Every successor chapter of Blood Angels has Sanguinary Guard. However, much like the Imperial Fists, with the devastation of Baal and High Fleet Leviathan, they also got killed down to a man again. Which probably is where all the wings went. It's like High Fleet Leviathan. I think that's fair to say. What's really important to know is that the Sanguinary Guard were actually invented and originally created in the late 80s by this man, Danny. This is yep. This is Jason Sanguinards. Jason was a young designer with Citadel Miniatures in the 1980s.
Okay, please continue your story.
Please lie to us. Yeah, keep going.
And then no. Wait, play the bumper again, Dickie. I'm sorry. Did you say lie? It says completely accurate Warhammer lore.
Yeah, no, my bad.
Sorry, I mistook that for meaning something else.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. So yeah, they were invented in the late 1980s by Jason Sanguinards, who was looking for a way to really honor his late father's memory. His father, a Vietnam War veteran, was just they had to find a way to keep the Sanguinard name going. So Jason. It does look like Matt Williams.
It does look like Matt Williams.
What's important to know about Jason is he had this idea for Sanguinary Guard back early on in his professional career. He didn't actually join Games Workshop until the mid-90s. If we look, I just clipped part of his CV here. From 1980 to 1995, he worked for a game development studio called Team 17. Danny, are you familiar with Team 17?
Oh no, John. What is Team 17?
Yeah, so Team 17 was responsible for this game. This was the smash hit puzzle game Lemmings. And Sanguinard was like really into that, and he was like, I love this idea of just this identical force that just does as it's told. Like if we go down to the next slide, Dickie, we're going to see the next one we have. This is just a standard. Oh, let's go back. Well, let's just tease a little bit, buddy. He just can't get enough of Sanguinards.
Just a
or
Sanguinard fanatic.
Yeah.
So yeah, he saw the mechanics of Lemmings, and he saw a bunch of identical people stupidly falling to their death for no good reason. And he was like, where that would work fantastically? My favorite game, Rogue Trader. And that's where he kind of came up with this idea. So his idea was to go to the next slide, Dickie, have a legion of Space Marines and he wanted most of them to be red because they were his Vietnam War veteran father's favorite color because of the flashbacks. But he wanted to kind of
John, technically, I think it's PTSD now. Is how they refer to that.
Well, this was back in the 1980s, Danny. So that's that's how it is.
Right.
But he did want a special unit to kind of really say what he was about as a person and what his father was. So he gave all of them, if we go down to this next slide, exactly the same face. And that was very important to him. So he had these beautiful red guys with exactly the same face. But that's when disaster struck. And Danny, I know you're going to love this part here.
No.
Team 17, next slide, their legal department came out because they were about to release Lemmings Unleashed, which was a violent multiplayer fighting game where the red lemmings existed. And this was far too much of a copyright infringement. So in order to circumvent this, he didn't want to get rid of a lot of stuff. So he went back to the drawing board to his red Marines. He sprinkled them all gold and he gave them really stupid fucking wings that make no sense and should be gone.
Yeah.
As we can see in this sort of next picture here.
Oh, wow.
And that is the initial concept art for Sanguinary Guard.
That specifically is. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say to that, John.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you can go down to the next one, Dickie. It's fine. And that's why we at Grim After Dark want to celebrate our first official Warhammer hero, Jason Sanguinards. Guys, questions?
All right, number one.
Yeah.
How long did
it
TV write and fabricate this story?
About 7 minutes. About 6 of that was terrible Photoshop. Yeah. As soon as the name Jason Sanguinards came to me,
it was over.
The rest, and then for some reason, I was like lemmings because they fly, but they just kind of die. So that kind of went up there. And then there had to be a lawsuit. So yeah, Mark Murphy, God bless you, Jason. Could you imagine Blood Angels without Jason Sanguinards?
No.
So how much time did it take for me to research this legitimate story? Long time.
Sorry.
Long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, all right. I do have several questions about Mr. Sanguinards.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead. Okay.
No,
did he have any progeny?
Yeah, he had a couple of children. He had 2
little Sanguinards.
Yeah, he had little Sanguinards. He had 2 kids. One was called Gabe, one was called Seth. And he loved both those kids. Yeah.
Seth Sanguinards.
Yeah, Gabe Sanguinard, Seth Sanguinard. Oh, you might not know, but he combined those kids' names into a brand new Warhammer character called Gabriel Seth.
Oh.
And he called them the Flesh.
They were literally his successor, Jeff.
Yeah, well, and he called the chapter the Flesh Terrors in honor of his wife's difficult labor.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow.
He was never the same.
Man, when I cut this for a short, this is going to...
The Black Rage.
We're going to be great.
Well, it sounds like he had a pretty tumultuous marriage life.
Pretty tumultuous. You live by the Sanguinards, you die by the Sanguinards. And Jason, he lives his life a quarter mile at a time, Danny. That's you live hard, you live fast. He left to create a crowdfunding thing where he's like, what I'll do is instead of investing money in something I believe in, I'm just going to make everyone else give me the money first, and then in 6 to 12 months later, give you a shitty product.
Oh.
And then that's how he co-founded Mantic.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. That's
Beautiful. What are the questions we have about the Jason Sanguinard? Look at the chat here. He's one of God's angels now. Nope. He is still very much with us.
Whoa, no, he's still alive?
Still alive
for all this time?
Hey, man. Like sometimes he's crowdfunded life support because that's just the way. So right now, it's a take a penny, leave a penny life support meter where you have to kind of keep feeding it with quarters. And right now, the Kickstarter's still going strong for life.
Great.
Kim
L seems to think this is a big carpster.
I think you'll find Kim L. This is actually a creepy looking 80s person. If you look in Google, the Jason Sanguinards is the first person that comes up.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. But truly
What a
one of our
hero.
greatest Warhammer
It's
heroes.
kind of a coincidence, yeah, his last name and the Blood Angels. Like their Primarch being Sanguinius, and then they have the Sanguinary Guard, and this guy's name
Let
is
me tell
Sanguinards.
you how pissed off the higher ups at GW were after the codex was printed and they made that realization. That is why they had to change the front page of every codex to created by the Citadel design team. So that no one would like, oh god, they think we're just unimaginative. Could you imagine if you had a Blood Angels codex written by Jason Sanguinards? Like, yeah, this guy doesn't even imagine. But by the Citadel design studio, you have a whole list of people to not like because they made your army play differently.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Beautiful. Well,
Wow.
Dickie, that's all I've got for that. Hit the bumper.
Oh, hit the.
I don't even really know what to say to that.
Whew.
Yeah, did you like that? Was it shit? Let us know. We'll do more or we won't. Truly compelling Warhammer lore because
I got a bumper for this one.
okay, the truth is really boring.
Wow,
that's a good one. But it's not listener questions. It's random time for Dear Danny, the part of the show where we ask our regular competitive agony uncle, Danny McDevitt.
Yep.
Competitive questions I have culled from Warhammer Competitive. So you know they're going to be good. And if you ever needed to know anything about Warhammer, Danny is a person you can talk to.
It's true.
True.
Every word of that is true.
It's all factual. I've been friends with this man for at least 2 weeks. Now, moving forward, one more slide. There we go. I love, by the way, Dickie, the way your puppet leans forward to click the slide.
Yeah.
Danny, I'm just going to ask you
with his whole body, John. You don't know, like, so it just
Well,
has to
actually,
follow the motion
so
capture.
you guys don't know this, but when I go down to that side, I click the mouse.
This is what Dickie does every time he clicks. It's just like kind of a jerky motion with his whole body.
Yeah.
like a wacky inflatable tube, man. Danny, I'm just going to ask you the top line question here because we don't want too much information.
Yeah.
Danny, is All Ruins the only viable competitive layout?
With the way that the terrain rules are written, yeah, I think it has to be. Like,
Beautiful.
Unfortunately.
Next up. Can I ask for help with the Crusade list here?
No.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we Crusade, get out of here. Next up. How in the warp do you fight sisters?
They're toughness 3 models with a 3+ armor save. Like,
and the balanced data slate just nerfed them into oblivion.
Oh, they just got riggedy wrecked.
Yeah, this was posted on Sunday.
Well, then they should already know that.
They should read the balanced data slate, and then there should be.
Danny, is there any way to take out a mass of like really reliable strength for shooting in literally every army?
Yes. John.
Yeah. Perfect. Awesome. Hopefully I wasn't too leading with that question.
No,
next up in these rapid fire questions we have, why does Land Raider Redeemer cost so many points?
Because they're really fucking good.
Yeah,
it's
they've
like,
been going down.
Honestly, say that again, Dickie.
They've been going down like almost the whole edition, right? Like the Land Raider.
No, they went up actually a little bit, and then they never went down because they were the only one that was good. Here's why the Land Raider Redeemer is better than every other Land Raider. Number one, it moves 2 inches farther for some reason. It's been
redeemed.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the redemption.
Also, it has 2 D6 +3 Flamestorm cannons. So if it gets close to stuff, which it will, and then you can Overwatch. With like insane shooting. Oh yeah, also don't forget that if you have it in Gladius, you can advance and shoot it like anytime you want for either a command point or just give it to your whole army. That's cool.
Yeah, well, that's something for sure. And then finally, on our Dear Danny Rapid Fire Edition, does anyone else think removing equipment costs made updating lists more annoying?
Yes, kind of.
I enjoy that it's not quite so granular anymore, but I dislike that I very rarely hit exactly 2,000 points.
Yeah. I wish that I hit the mark more often.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I don't like the fact that it's a homogenized points. I kind of wish you could be a little more granular with it. A lot like I guess Old World and how you build lists there. You can really get deep into the weeds with that stuff. But yeah,
it's true.
It's true. But then go play Old World. 40K is simple.
Yeah, not simplified. Yeah,
simplified. It's not simple. That's
it's still not like. Look, honestly, guys, the game is not like easy, right?
No.
So no, it's not.
No.
Though in saying that, when I was putting my armies away and I realized there's an event in December where I can drink at, those war dogs are looking real good.
That's simplified right there.
And we're just gonna ungar our bungas and then call that good. Dickie, I have an old favorite. If you could hit that price is redacted bumper.
Oh no.
No, you can't do it, or
no, I could do it. I could do it, but I titled it "The Price Is Wrong" for some reason. So I just was like, I wonder where it is. There it is. I got it.
I guess that's also a game of playing The Price Is Wrong.
Price is Wrong.
Welcome to The Price is Redacted. I was about to say wrong there. It's been a long time since we've done this, but I figured, you know what? I'm feeling good this week. I had some spare time during the 7 hours of meetings I had yesterday, guys. That's a lot of meetings. So I spent that time and obviously helped my company create a Price is Redacted game. This week, I perused eBay for something a little bit higher class. If we want to skip forward a couple slides here, Dickie, we went to Warhammer 40,000 art, and I searched for Warhammer 40K art because you guys seem like fine connoisseurs of the Warhammer art scene. So this should be.
I own many posters, John. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not. I just noticed I have things wrong around. So hold on a second, Dickie. Let me reorganize this. Fell for time.
Oh.
I had the answers and then the reveal slide.
Oh, that would have done it. Here. Let's watch some of the great bumpers that John's created in his great time here.
No, I gotta hurry.
Classic. Oh, I gotta do my new deep dick. We gotta do a new deep Dickin.
Dickin.
Yeah. Dickie, you gotta be. Yeah, you're on that. You're gonna do a great job.
John didn't. He said he was fine for content this week.
You know, I'm gonna be real with you. I forgot that we did deep Dickin. But that's okay.
How dare you, sir?
Cold fucking blooded.
Yeah, cold blooded. But that's okay. Okay, I think I fixed everything now, Dickie. I don't have the answers first, which is the most important part of this game.
That's very important. Yeah.
So our first item up for grabs in our eBay prices redacted.
Oh, the number is right there.
Oh, it didn't fix. Oh. Quit out of the slideshow. Refresh. We'll kill for time. Play buffer.
Okay, how about give me a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Hey, Danny, this wonderful. Oh, we're back here. Is this like is this like purgatory? I guess.
You remember when we were gonna do this? Maybe
you put the slides awkward, so it's like the paintbrush is after the price.
Yeah, I tried to fix it. It didn't fix. If you could fix that, that'd be great. Long story short, Val was originally thinking of us for signals, right, Danny?
That's right.
Really? Kind of happy that it turned out this way.
I've been happy with the show.
Yeah.
I
don't feel we would have succeeded. Actually, I guess they didn't succeed either because
you son of a gun.
Wait, I gotta. Love both of them. Yeah. Dickie D actually was in Scotland and he asked me what he should go see there. And I told him in Glasgow there's a statue with a traffic cone on its head that he needs to go and see.
Nice.
And the best thing about
go see that lock thing.
No, dude, that doesn't matter. This statue in Glasgow, the council, like the local government, kept on trying to take the traffic cone off, but as soon as they did, someone went and put it back on, to the point where they were spending so much money removing this traffic cone that they just left it. And now this man constantly has a traffic cone on his head. It's quite fantastic.
You're funny. You're a funny guy. Okay.
Oh, look at that, beautiful.
Okay, we have to do it. I have to edit the thing, but just so bear with me. You fill more for time. Fill more for time.
John, we have a question from the chat. Maybe you can answer this yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What's your favorite art?
My favorite art is I like
Butts and You Can't Lie.
Den Orden das Nacht is one of my favorites. It's by a German impressionist painter. Post-war Germany is some of my favorite art, because you have a nation of people and creative types who are trying to kind of come to terms with their place in the world, kind of the horrors that came before. And so Den Orden des Nacht is this enormous painting where it's a bunch of sunflowers growing, and then like just a man lying on the ground. And from one appearance, he appears to be maybe dead, but the way the sunflowers grow remind you that it's a yoga pose for rebirth, and how everything kind of comes around again. And it's a beautiful painting.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's awesome.
So we're gonna change the game up a little bit. If we can ask for maybe all 5 viewers to help fight Danny, since I just literally went through all the art and now know the answers to everything. It's not fair for Danny to go against me.
Yeah, that's fair.
So if people,
Mark, I just taught you about art history. Get fucked.
Yeah, scary stuff. If you guys can help and fight Danny, and we'll wait for the lag that we have on the YouTube there.
Yeah,
but let's Danny. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to go first.
This Warhammer 40K Orc Codex cover art, limited price. Importantly, this was the one that flashed up on screen, so I want to test your powers of memory at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
How much?
$99.98.
Oh, that's real close. That's real close.
Real close. Okay. Now it's your turn, chat. Can you tell us how much we've already flashed this up on the show? Yeah. Can you tell us? Were you actually paying attention, or do you do other things while you watch the show?
It's actually called Die Orden der Nacht.
99.
It's all wrong.
Okay. Sherman says 99.
Perfect.
Exactly 99.
And then there you go, chat. There's a link.
He says I refuse. I like that.
99.99. Chipmunk Jen.
Chipmunk Jen. Let's see.
99.99.
It was exactly that. It's almost like we showed that exact thing.
Exactly.
Danny,
I wanted to give the viewers a leg up before I destroy them.
You were off by a penny.
Was I, John, or was I off on purpose?
What's coming up next? Probably not this one again. We have vintage, original, rare Games Workshop Warhammer Fantasy Battle 1987 poster rolled, and it looks like a Rogue Trader picture. Yep. But man, they got all the keywords. Maybe we got to talk to them about how to title these shows.
They need to do we suck at this.
Yeah. So chat, throw in your guesses. Yep. How much is this?
How much?
Danny, while they're doing that,
the delay is strong. Sorry about the delay.
I already know what I'm going to guess. So,
well then guess.
Yeah. Guess away.
Yeah, it's $7.
$7 for a vintage original poster, not just an original.
It's been rolled, John. It's been rolled.
It's rare.
Oh man, so we got a few. We got Sherman saying 37. We got Mark Murphy 123.79. Mark Murphy,
Sherman, is that 37 a Clerk's reference? Because I think that 37 is a Clerk's reference.
So Chipmunk Jen, who won last round, said 42.99.
We did make it a little harder this time by not telling them the answer.
And we got a Tree Fitty.
Tree Fitty. And Danny, what was your answer there?
$7.
$7. So the actual answer was
$65.12.
$65.12.
Why do people want this garbage? All right.
mean, that's a great tagline for the show. I'm not gonna lie.
There's Chipmunk Jen in that?
No, Jen
Chipmunk Jen did win that. She was closest. She was within $20, and Mark Murphy was only $70 or $60 over. So yeah, Chipmunk Jen, 2-0.
Dang, Justin's guess would have been dead on. Be quicker, man.
Yeah, Justin, you gotta.
You're all right. All right. Next up, we have Warhammer Original Art Eldar Second Edition Codex cover.
Ooh.
How much did someone pay for the original art for the Second Edition Codex cover of the Eldar Codex? A book that's visually able to arouse Danny.
Some loser purchased this book.
John, I'm gonna guess $420.
Wow,
$420.
Okay, we got a Sherman to 200. Mark Murphy 82.
82. Okay. We have a couple more minutes for a few more guesses.
You think this is worth less than the Warhammer Fantasy poster that was rolled up? This is original artwork.
It's Eldar. Come on, man. How much can it be really worth?
Who cares? There's probably like 100 of these in
infinite.
Yep.
It's an infinite amount of original art pieces.
Hey.
That's the important thing to realize about art.
Chipmunk Jen 125.
Okay. Beautiful.
Okay, we're gonna wait just for Justin because he's delayed. I'm sorry.
Wait for Justin. I know.
Yeah, Justin. We're waiting for you.
150 pounds.
150 pounds.
I'm not doing that conversion. I think that's around 200.
I'm gonna say $200.
Yeah, $200. That's your guess, Vic.
Okay, we still waiting on come out. Justin, help us out, buddy.
I know you can do it, man.
He's probably driving. If you're driving, don't just say driving. Like I don't.
If you're driving,
don't type numbers.
Don't type words. Don't type anything. Just like type an N. Okay,
locked in.
God.
Oh, beautiful. Everyone's in now. Sell merchant bidding. $4. You're really close. The total amount was $65,443.23.
I'm honest. You know what? Now that I'm like looking back on it, like, and I should have seen that this was an original. Like, I should have guessed in the thousands of dollars easily. Like,
Danny, ironically, you did win that. Your guess of 420 was $65,023.23 short, but it was the closest.
Damn.
I can't believe that's crazy that's 65 grand.
That's some real fuck you money right there.
Like, okay, so for real though, this picture is probably top 5 40K iconic pictures, like, or 40K just in general, I think, like, especially from second edition.
Yeah. It's real good. Next up, Dickie. I think we have one more.
I'm trying. I'm just adding that paint.
He's got to paint over the numbers.
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. We have Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War Soulstorm add poster art PC small box.
Opposed to big box. Yeah.
Oh, we just had a $65,000 piece. We got to keep it up.
$27. This is not original artwork, correct?
No, this is a Soulstorm print ad / poster art / PC small box.
Yeah.
Kim L in chat, by the way. Chat, put in your guesses while I'm reading this out here. But I bet $5 it was purchased by an Eldar hater and they destroyed it.
Oh man, that would have been.
I really now want to go in and just print out a copy of that picture and then just burn it. I'd be like, I bought this original GW art. Here's how I'm treating it.
So much I hate Eldar. It's funny Kim says that. He has an Eldar army. I know he does.
But he knows the haters, though. He knows the haters.
Time guy, wild seeing your guys' faces. First time watching, usually listening on Spotify. That is the safest option.
Yeah.
What you lose in visual jokes, you make up for of not having to see us.
Yeah.
Chipmunk Jen, $99. I have a lot of old games I want to sell you. Sorry, $33. Kim L is $99. Justin Burns,
painting 18 New Zealand dollars.
So that's like what, $5 American?
Yeah, it's like
I don't
$6.
know
$6 or something like that.
I think it's actually $9, but yeah, let's go with $6.
$6. Okay. So the
What did Danny guess?
27.
$27.
Ready?
The actual answer is $14.99.
$14.99.
Making Vicky the closest to that there. So the game ends, gentlemen. Vicky with 1, Danny with 1, and Chipmunk Jim with 2.
Wow.
I
Good
think
job,
I have.
What about this one?
Oh,
Or is
okay,
this-
cool.
yeah.
Can someone tie and make it even more confusing?
Yeah, great.
Let's
make
see.
this even weirder. All right,
We have
so
Warhammer 40K, Karn the Betrayer versus Blood Angels Chaplain.
Good one,
Framed
man.
artwork.
threw this
Love that.
book in the trash.
Whoa! Is it bad?
Oh, buddy.
It's a bad book.
No, I was just downsizing when we moved. I threw it away
Oh.
a few months.
But you said it like this is a piece of shit book. Not.
So I
like-
will say my wallpaper on my PC right now is Angron versus the Lion because that piece
Oh, that's my wallpaper on my laptop.
the piece of art fucked. Anyway,
It's so good.
Angron got beat up.
Well, yeah.
Didn't even.
that's there.
Too bad Engron's going to get fucked up. Anyway,
So how much are we paying for Karn versus Blood Angels in a frame? Could be glass.
Ooh,
Okay,
frame may
let's
make it.
let's
Is it a shadow
get-
box?
Yeah, maybe. Looks like there's some
Hmm.
schmutz on the top though.
Oh, I know what to get. It's,
Okay. We already got
$88.
we got Sherman with 45. We have Justin coming in early with a 101.
101.
And then Kim said, "Yeah, that book was dog shit."
Great
And then
guess.
Chipmunk Chen is $56. Mark Murphy 139.
And Kim reminded me again.
Right.
There was an era where GW just released a ton of campaign books that had nothing in them. Or here's a $60 book for 1 miniature. Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
nerd.
Fuck nerd.
Ugh. But anyway, and Danny,
Danny.
what was your guess?
$88, John.
Oh,
Oh,
beautiful! Because the
makes sense.
corn number,
Oh, downvoting
actually-
people is 57.
the actual cost is
$0.
$139.99.
Christ, Mark, get
Mark
out of
Murphy,
here.
you son of a gun.
so Mark tying with Danny, tying with Vic, in joint 4th place, where Chipmunk Jan comes in as
Oh.
tonight's winner.
Yep.
Of our quickly crowdsourced eBay
Yeah.
price is redacted. Get the bumper.
Oh yeah, the bumper.
You know, bumpers are a great time to change screens.
Yeah,
so-
no, I was just saying
Nice.
that to myself. I said I should really change the screen as we're doing this bumper here.
My favorite comment of the night so far is my something I use far too much in real life when I'm telling my wife what I'm buying. That what can a banana cost, Michael? $10.
It's amazing. What a quote.
It works so well at all times. But yeah, that's us for Grim After Dark. Dickie, can we just spray paint our logo over the back of this one? I like the
Good.
intimacy of the set. I think we should just move in to this one there because we're all
It's
a
all
little
about
closer.
the desk. The desk was fun fact, I built this set, so we had an artist do the background and I just grabbed like a clip art desk. That was it. And that was it. I'm done.
Yeah, I think we're gonna repurpose. We're gonna redo the Grim set a little bit. I think we're gonna say goodbye to couch and hello to desk.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Or we could just do
Lovely.
like a tour of every show that I produced and
What
see
show?
fits.
What show do you want to see next? Let us know. Maybe Danny will be the top down cam, and I'll be the dice tray.
Oh yeah,
Who
I could totally do the.
What
We
does
could
that
totally
mean?
do it. Well,
Well, because it would be
was
like his GW stream.
the DW streams.
Oh, I
still-
thought
I
you were saying this is like a sexual innuendo. I thought it was really strange.
No, it's not.
Just shut that right down. Yeah,
Shut
no.
that down. I want to share real quick. I got real lucky this week. I was able to find 2 boxes of Jump Pack Intercessors in my local store.
Are they
So I'm
hard
very
to
excited
Are
about
they
those.
hard to come by, those gentlemen?
They have been recently. It turns out when you release or pre-release a Blood Angels Codex where everything with jump packs is pretty good,
Yeah.
Mhm.
they get pretty hard to purchase. And then I showed the guys this beforehand. I was silly enough to purchase this wonderful
I don't even know why you would do this.
advent calendar. Well, I'm from the UK, and advent calendars are something I rarely see over here, and a thing that I like.
Yeah, but
So I saw it and I was like, I would like to buy that, and then it was very expensive. So I'm sad that I bought that there.
Can we do something about the lips on Dickie's animation?
So it doesn't look like a prolapsed orifice.
Wow, that's kind of rude. I'm going to be honest. My lips look fine.
Kim, if we're sticking a character right here, we're actually going to just add more lips to Dickie.
Here, I'm going to just make this facial expression for the whole time for you, just for you, Kim.
Wow.
The eyes are the balls of the face. Who knew?
Does look like a popped O-ring, though. Yeah, you're right.
You're right. Kim, you had a point. Good point. We got that there. Guys, anything else you want to add before we get on out of here for a show I thought was going to be 13 minutes long based on my fever dream of a segment?
Who knew?
Who knew?
Who knew?
Jason Sanguinary did.
Yeah.
Leave on that. Let's go. See ya. Great
Guys,
show.
For Grim, I've been John.
I'm Dickie.
Dickie. I've been Dickie, apparently.
Yeah. Everyone, but yeah. Peace. We out. Grim.
Bye.
Up.
It's time to step into the grim darkness with nerds gather talking Warhammer madness. Grim After Dark, the podcast with the hosts John, Danny, and Val, but they're not the most. Claiming to be experts, but it's all a facade. Talking about battles and dice rolls, they're all odd. Trying to sound cool with their Warhammer talk, but I'm here to expose. It's all just squawk. Nerds, everywhere I see talking Warhammer this, like it's a decree. But let me tell you, homie, it is all just a game. In the real world, homie, we are not the same. So put down the dice, step out of the dark. It's time to live life, nerd, make your own mark. Grim After Dark, the nerds playground. Talking Warhammer this, acting all profound. But when I listen, it's all just a bunch of noise. I love roasting nerds and their stupid ass toys. Stupid ass toys, I wanna grab them, put my hands around the neck, squeeze, Warhammer squeeze, until they can't breathe or breathe again. Tell a friend, I'm out here roasting nerds again.